Have you ever wondered which Stardew Valley character would win the Hunger Games? Well, wonder no longer, because today we're about to find out. I'm using a Hunger Games simulator to see who in the valley has what it takes to come out on top. I've separated everybody by love interest rather than family members, so we've got Sam and Penny, Sebastian and Abigail, Alex and Haley, Elliot and Leah, Shane and Emily, Harvey and Maru, Pierre and Caroline, Kent and Jody, Demetrius and Robin, Vincent and Jas, Lewis and Marnie, and George and Evelyn. Now I know Vincent and Jas aren't love interests, but it's the Hunger Games, so the kids had to be in there, and it just kind of made sense to put them together, you know? I thought this was an interesting setup because I'm not really sure. I haven't done this before, but I'm guessing people are less likely to attack someone who's within their own district. So Sam probably won't kill Penny, Sebastian probably won't murder Abigail, etc. But I think it'll be really interesting to see which family members end up taking each other out. So this might be a little brutal. So with that, let's get started. Okay, so right out of the gate, Sam finds a bow and some arrows. Penny grabs a shield from the ground. Sebastian and Abigail share everything they gathered before running. Alex grabs a trident and food and retreats. Haley almost kills Alex with a throwing knife but misses. Oh my god. I thought if they were from the same district, they would be nice to each other. And Haley has always had a crush on Alex, but right out the gate, she's trying to murder him. I respect it. Good survival instincts. Elliot and Leah share everything they gathered before running. Shane snatches some arrows from the cornucopia. Emily grabs a sword. Harvey takes a spear leaning on the cornucopia. Maru, Pierre, and Caroline get into a fight. Maru triumphantly kills them both. Oh my god. Maru takes down Caroline and Pierre at the same time. Girl got some strength. I mean, we know she's smart and can build robots and things, but did not expect her to be so ruthless. Kent grabs the supplies furthest away from the cornucopia and quickly escapes. Jody takes a spear leaning on the cornucopia. Demetrius scores a bar mace from inside the cornucopia. Robin finds a jug full of fresh water. Vincent gathers as much food as he can. Jas takes a spear leaning on the cornucopia. Lewis takes a couple explosives from near the cornucopia. Marnie takes a handful of throwing knives from the ground and retreats. George scores a bar mace from inside the cornucopia. I'm surprised no one has murdered George yet. George is in a wheelchair. Evelyn snatches some arrows from the cornucopia. Okay, they're getting crafty with it. They're old, but they're like, we are still in it. Sam, Penny, Sebastian, and Abigail raid Alex's camp while he's away. Haley discovers a hidden pathway. Elliot easily dominates Leah, killing her. No, I wanted Leah to win the whole thing. That is honestly tragic. Elliot, what the heck? You guys are in the same district. I mean, I guess in the end it doesn't matter. I guess they are willing to take down whoever it takes. Shane sprains his ankle while running away from Emily. Okay, yeah, everyone who's from the same district actually seems like they're more likely to murder each other, which is wild. Harvey thinks about his family and starts crying. Maru constructs shelter with sticks and grass. Kent chases Jody. Oh my goodness. They want to eliminate their district. Demetrius sees smoke rising in the distance and wonders who is responsible. Robin constructs shelter with sticks and grass. Vincent hides in a bush, terrified and scared. No, that seems about right. Jas searches for food. Lewis overhears Marnie and George talking in the distance. Ooh, are Marnie and George conspiring against Lewis? Because I kind of love that. Evelyn receives a bow and arrow from a sponsor. Okay, Evelyn, I mean, I didn't expect you to be good with a bow and arrow, but show me what you got, girl. I did make Evelyn District 12, although I don't think that means like she's gonna win or anything, but I guess she got some of Katniss's qualities. She's good with a bow and arrow. Sam cooks some squirrels and enjoys eating them more than he thought. Penny falls asleep in a tree. Sebastian and Abigail fall asleep holding hands. Aw, well, that's cute. Some people still made it. We love that for them. Abigail and Sebastian going strong. Alex and Haley create a fort for the night. Okay, so they've resolved their differences after Haley tried to kill him. They're like, I guess we'll team up. Elliot attempts to climb a super tall tree but falls to his death. Elliot, that's what you get for murdering Leah. I don't forgive you. Shane stays awake all night on pure adrenaline. Okay, yep, checks out. Emily feels delirious and forgets where she is. Harvey leaves Maru, Kent, and Jody because he does not like their plan to kill more people. That also sounds like Harvey. Demetrius receives an iPad from an unknown sponsor. What is he gonna do with an iPad in the Hunger Games? I would love to know. Robin and Vincent hold hands and cry together. Oh no. Jazz sets up camp for the night. Lewis starts a campfire with materials on the ground. Marnie and George huddle for warmth and love. Love this switcheroo where Marnie ditched Lewis and George ditched Evelyn, and they're like, we're in this together. And Evelyn tries to sing herself to sleep. Sam tends to Penny's wounds. Okay, so Sam and Penny still sticking it out. They're still together. This is also day 2, by the way. So each time we go to a new page, it's a new day. So this is day 2. These people have all survived night 1. Day 1, night 1. Sebastian dreams about home back at his district. Abigail tries to kill Alex, but he's able to escape. Oh, that's too bad. Haley camouflages herself in a cave-type area. Shane searches for water. Emily discovers a water source. Harvey picks non-poisonous fruit from a tree. Good job, Harvey, not getting the poison berries. Morrow asks Kent to have mercy on her. I guess he did. Kent said, okay, I'll leave you be. That's fine. Jody and Demetrius hunt for other tributes. Okay, so Demetrius has ditched Robin and is now on the prowl with Jody. I love all of these switch ups. So interesting. Robin fishes in the water for some food. Vincent falls into a deep valley and dies. Poor kid was just scared out of his mind before he tripped, fell, and you know, it could have been worse. Someone could have murdered him. Maybe that was the best way to go. Jazz repeatedly stabs Lewis to death with a katana. She is small but mighty. That's wow. And then Marnie throws rocks at George from a hiding spot in a tree. Evelyn receives healthy food from a sponsor. Okay, all right. And now we're at night 2. So Sam stays awake all night on pure adrenaline. Okay, Sam's taken one from Shane's book. Penny and Sebastian run into Abigail, Alex, and Haley and make temporary peace. Oh, that's a big group together. Wow. Shane and Emily decide to make a peace treaty to make it through the night. Harvey, Maru, Kent, and Jody sleep in shifts, trying to protect each other. Demetrius and Robin huddle for warmth and love. They're back together. Weren't Demetrius and Jody going on the hunt earlier? Jas and Marnie talk about the tributes past and still alive. George finds an injured Evelyn and then puts her out of her misery. He killed his wife. I mean, if she was already hurt, then maybe like he was helping her. Maybe there was nothing to be done anymore, but that's tragic. Day 3, I feel like Sam is always at the start of this. It's always like, what has Sam done today? Sam first. Sam is special. But he's never doing anything interesting. Like Sam is searching for water and firewood. Okay. Penny and Sebastian create a fort out of sticks and leaves. Abigail wonders what Alex is up to. Interesting. Why? Haley explores the arena. Shane picks non-poisonous fruit from a tree. Emily chucks a spiked ball into Harvey's chest. Oof. Bye, Harvey. Maru, Kent, Jody, and Demetrius raid Robin's cabin while she's away. Demetrius, make up your mind. Are you sticking with your wife or are you not? Because one minute you guys are talking, you're planning, and the next minute you're trying to screw her over. Jas and Marnie split up to search for much needed resources. And George tries to kill a squirrel with an arrow. Where'd you get that arrow, George, huh? Was it from Evelyn? Because I know Evelyn picked up a bow and arrow. Did you just take her things too? Disgusting. Now we're on to day 4. Sam receives a gourmet 5-course meal from an unknown sponsor. Sam, once again, thriving, it seems. Sam is like interacting with no one, just finding water, getting some food. Good for him. Penny begs for Sebastian to kill her. He refuses, keeping Penny alive. Oh, okay. Sebastian said, I'm really not the murdering type. Abigail falls asleep to the sound of people screaming. Ooh, who? Where? Where's the murder? Alex, Haley, and Shane have deep conversation and discuss the challenges that will come the next morning. I just find it hard to believe that Alex and Haley are having deep conversations, but that could just be me. Emily sees a fire but stays in place. Probably a good idea. That's probably for the best. Maru easily dominates Ken, killing. Didn't Maru have a double kill at the beginning? Girl is strong. She is taking people out. Kent is in the military. I'm amazed. I'm so impressed. Jody thinks about her family. Well, Jody, your husband just died, so that's tough. Demetrius cries himself to sleep. Robin tends to her wounds with leaves and water, and Jess, Marnie, and George sing songs together, hoping for the best. What a trio. How amazing. Okay, it's still day 4, and Sam discovers a hidden pathway. Penny injures herself tripping over a log. Sebastian receives a bow and arrow from a sponsor. Abigail tends to Alex's wounds. Haley asks Shane to have mercy on her. Emily discovers a hidden pathway. Lots of hidden pathways this day, okay. Morrow and Jody split up to search for much needed resources. When were they together? When did they make an alliance? Demetrius dreams about home back at his district. I don't think that's the first time he's done that. There must be an error here because I know I changed everyone's names, but it says player 4 is killed after being bitten by a poisonous snake, but it doesn't actually show anyone being blocked out, and it's just showing Jas. And Jas is in District 10, I believe, so I'm not sure who died there, but I guess we'll find out later. Marnie hides in a bush, terrified and scared, and George is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Oh my gosh, what a start to night 4. After all of the peace Sam has been keeping, hanging out by himself, he sets Penny on fire for a painful death. Sam! Oh my god. Sebastian thinks about his family. Abigail and Alex decide to make a peace treaty to make it through the night. Haley climbs a tree to get some rest. Shane questions his sanity, although I don't think that's anything new. Emily and Maru tell stories about their districts and lives to each other. Jody, in cruel fate, asks Demetrius to kill Robin or Jas. He decides to kill Robin? I mean, he spared the child, but he's like, I'll kill my wife. Yep, that sounds good. See, and here's a glitch again, because it says player 5 dies by falling off a tree in his sleep, and it's showing Marnie. And George thinks about what winning and what life would be like. You know, George, there's no reason for you to win. Your life is almost over anyway. Day 5 is spicy. Sam is ruthless, so first he murdered Penny. And now, after hearing footsteps, Sam catches Sebastian from behind and kills him. His best friend! Oh my gosh. Abigail sets off a string of trap explosives, killing Alex and Haley. Wow. Shane falls into a deep valley and dies. So much tragedy at the beginning of day 5. Emily sees smoke rising in the distance and wonders who is responsible. Mara receives a bow and arrow from a sponsor. Jody tries to sleep in order to reduce stress. Demetrius overhears Jas and Marnie talking in the distance, and George receives a water spile from a sponsor. On night 5, Sam begins to cry because he just realized he murdered his love and his best friend. You should be crying, Sam. Abigail and Emily create a fort for the night. Morrow and Jody fight Demetrius and Jas. Morrow and Jody win easily. Well, Morrow was on their team. Morrow is murdering everyone. Absolutely everyone. She's destroying them. Marnie is unable to start a fire and is extremely uncomfortable. And George somehow climbs a tree to try and get some rest. I'm not sure how that works with his being in a wheelchair, but I'm impressed. He's got some survival instincts. Day 6 is a short one. Sam throws rocks at Abigail from a hiding spot in a tree. Emily dies of dysentery. Maru falls and scraped her leg while running away from Jody, and Marnie sprains her ankle while running away from George. Something tells me that Marnie didn't need to run from George. Okay, this must be it. I guess after that one day where everyone died, these are the only people who are left. It's night 6. Sam climbs a tree to try to get some rest. Abigail, Maru, and Jody get into a fight. Abigail quickly kills them both. Maru was taking everyone out, so the fact that Abigail got her and Jody, maybe Maru was just tired. She'd been fighting all day. Marnie thinks about winning and what life would be like, and George feels delirious and forgets where he is. I swear, if George wins, I'm gonna be upset. Man does not need to win. Not a whole lot going on day 7. We're only down to 4 people. Sam and Abigail kill Marnie by throwing her off a cliff, and George searches for some water. That's all of day 7. Night 7. Sam looks at the night stars and sky and wonders if it's real. Abigail and George tell stories about their districts and lives to each other. Yes, because they aren't from the same place. On day 8, Sam explores the arena, and Abigail tricks George into eating poisonous berries. This means it's gonna come down between Sam and Abigail, who are also very good friends, and they've both done terrible things. So who's it gonna be? Sam feeds Abigail an allergen, killing her. I'm not surprised. Sam has been ruthless this entire time. Wow. So Sam came out on top. And just in case we forget, I'm so shocked. George made it so long. So Sam, Abigail, and George were top 3. And Leah, Caroline, and Pierre were bottom 3. Not what I was expecting. Some people just absolutely crazy. So there you have it. If the Hunger Games were to happen in Stardew Valley, Sam would be the victor. He's got what it takes. I wouldn't have expected it from him, but he will kill his friends, his lovers. No one is safe from Sam, is the moral of the story. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'll see you all again for the next one. Bye, everybody.